or just have a little child's pose stretch. It's quite easy start this evening. Everyone see me? Have I muted you all? Have you everyone done that for themselves? Yeah, great, thank you. So from here, I want you to stand with your feet hip distance apart, arms by your sides. And we're going to just do a little side bend to start off. So I want you to just feel the weight as it shifts from side to side, as you lean into one side. And having your arms on your thighs just kind of corrects our alignment a little bit. This is a good one to do if you're sat at your desk all day. Get up, do a few of these, have a cup of tea. That's it, good. And then from there, I'd like you to cross your hands over your chest. Now, what's important here is that you gently tilt your pelvis into neutral. So if you know you're a bit of a duck bum or a tucker under, that's the proper terms for it, then just bring yourself back to neutral. And then from here, you're going to do a spine twist first. So you're going to keep your hips facing forwards as you twist the top of your body and then twist the other way. Now this is warm up, so you're not trying to go to the, the absolute end of range, but you're just trying to see where you're at, get things loosened up a bit. Okay, not too bothered if your neck goes a little bit further. We're going to do some neck stuff soon. Good, inhale the center, exhale the other way. Lovely. Good. And then from there, have your arms back down by your sides. You're going to look over one shoulder, back to center, over the other shoulder and back to center, looking up and looking down. And then again, look over one shoulder, back to center, over the other shoulder, back to center, looking up. See where you're with that, looking down, chin towards the chest. And we're just going to do an ear lift. So lift your ear up towards the ceiling, stretch this area out, back to center, and then reach the other ear up. Come out. Let's do that one more time. One time's never enough, is it? We hold a lot of tension here. Good. And the other way. Good. Really nice. So we're going to do 10 squats. So just nice and easy. Inhale down, exhale up. Feel free to adjust your feet if you want to go a bit wider, if you need to go into external rotation to keep those knees safe. I know you've heard it all before, but bum really wants to reach back, and that deep hinge at the hip is what will save your knees. Yeah, so try to not lean too far forwards. That's it, good. Really nice. It'll come as absolute no surprise that I've forgotten where we're at. So we'll do 4. Sorry, 3. It takes me a while to get into it, doesn't it? 2. That's it. And 1. That'd be good for your calves, Ms. Scott, after that run. Okay, so from here, you're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Let the shoulders relax. Okay, and then let the arms come back down. Keep them by the side. Turn the palms away from you, so they're behind you. And then start your roll down. Now, this can just be a half roll down. So if you're feeling I was going to say severe, soft around the edges, then just do half a roll and then come back up. You can continue doing half roll down, or you can go all the way down. But the palms are facing down, so you're internally rotated. That's it. And then as you roll up, you can start to turn the palms forwards and stand all the way up. Okay, so let's do that again. We're going to take the head forwards, turn the palms back, gently into a half roll down or a full roll down, depending on where you're at. I can hear a bit of feedback. Good, keep going, and then come up. And Helen, it's you, Helen S. You need to mute yourself, please, when you come out of that roll down. Thank you, because I can't do it for some reason. Thank you. Okay. Great, so from there, let's get to the end of your mat. We're going to roll all the way down to the mat. So yeah, find your way down, bring your cameras down. I think mine's about there. Oh, that's a bit too much, I think. Great. And then from here, we're going to lie on our backs. So get head cushions, whatever you might need. That's it, good. And take this as a gentle 100. Yeah, the 100 is to engage all of your abdominals. Yeah, so if your legs are up and you're curling up, all the muscles in the center will be engaged, which is why it's hard. Okay, we are gonna lift the legs up today, but we're gonna make it easy. So we're gonna have your arms by your sides. You're gonna think about just pressing down through your arms first, so you find that wide back feeling. That's it. And then I'd like you to bring your heels together and toes apart. That's it. Then lift one leg into tabletop. Find your heavy sacrum and then lift the second leg into tabletop. So the heels are back together and the toes are apart. All right. So from here, you've got a bit of work to do, but now we're going to hug those legs in towards the chest, just to the point where you might feel that your tailbone's coming off the ground a little bit. Okay. So from there, I want you to lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, inhale. As you exhale, curl up, look through the center of the thighs and start to pump your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, each time you exhale, I want you to use your abdominal muscles to draw the legs closer towards your chest. Yeah, so you're bringing them closer. And I want you to just try to find a little bit of energy through those heels. So pull in. That's it. Good. So this is a dream for some of us. I really like this. It feels a lot easier, doesn't it, having the legs out? So keep looking through the legs and keep the chin down. Yes. And then I want you to do the last 2 rounds. So next time you inhale, straighten your legs out. If that's good for you tonight, you can point the toes. Exhale. Keep them out there for the last round. That's it. Good work. Bring them back in. Hug them in. Head down. Ah, lovely. So from there, we're going to do one more similar thing to that. Okay, so it's footwork and it is shooting the legs out. So an alternative would be to do your double leg tabletop and do toe taps. Yeah, while we're doing this, that's a level 1 modification. So if you're feeling good and you're up for it, heels together, toes apart. You're going to point those toes this time. Okay, you're going to keep them pointed. You're going to take your hands and put them behind your head. Now, do you remember last week? It's a big question, isn't it? So it seems like a long time ago. We were using the towel and we were hovering our head with a towel. So I want you to try that tonight. So using your hands, keep them cupped behind your head, hover the head looking up towards the ceiling, and then curl yourself up. Okay. Again, make that comfortable. Feel like you've got a wide back and elbows are out towards the corners of the room. Inhale. As you exhale, reach your legs away. Keep the toes pointed, heels together. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale away. Inhale in. So you're staying curled up. You've curled up so your gaze is now between your legs. Yeah, so you're really flexing that neck. That's it, Margaret. Keep going. Lovely. Excellent. Try the next 4 with flex feet. Heels together, toes apart still, but the toes are drawing back towards your face. That's it. Good. Well done. Love it. All right. Fab. After you've done that last one, hug your legs in. You should feel more than warm. Yeah, you've definitely warmed up that center area. So we're going to do roll-ups now. So if you can do full roll-ups, then go for it. Straighten your legs. Again, try that connection with this heels together, toes apart. Lift your arms up and over the head, have a big stretch. Okay, feel that shoulder connection into your back. Inhale. As you exhale, reach your arms forwards, flex through the neck, and then roll yourself up. If you are not going to do that this evening, come up to seated, and you can do your little half roll backs. Okay, so you do those gentle little ones. Okay, so choose which one you are up for this evening. We're going to do 4 of these full roll backs in total, so you won't be there for long. That's it. And if you are doing the modified version, try your hands on your shins and keep those shoulders wide, so you can really start to pull the abdominals into the lower back. That's it, Juliet. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Lovely. Good work. Great. So once you are finished with your 4th one, I want you to finish sat up. We're going to do rolling like a ball. Okay, so you've just rolled a little bit, so now let's get a bit of momentum in. So I want you to put your hands on to the sides of your knees. Yep, and then you're going to scoop the heels off the floor. So if you're feeling a bit, again, you want to kind of have that connection to the floor, just have your toes on there. If you're all right for balance, do that. Going to push the knees into the hands. When you do that, I just want you to try and find those connections. So particularly through the lats and through the sides of the thighs. Okay, so from there, you're then going to take your hands to your shins. Think about your bottom chasing your heels now as you take the head down. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come back up. Okay, inhale, roll back. That's it. So I'm going to come and watch this carefully. Please, no flinging of the head back. Lovely, Ewan. Really nice. Okay, good. Liddy, try and keep your heels closer towards your bottom. Yeah, you're flinging them a little bit. That comes later. If you're feeling good, try to just hover there on the upper back for a second or so. Yeah, because that's going to help you with more advanced exercises. Yes. Good. Okay, last one. Very nice. Excellent work. So from there, I would like you to come back into your single leg stretch position. Remember, there's always an option to do these little exercises, nothing little about them, these ab exercises with your head down. Okay, so you can always kind of prop yourself up with lots of cushions and things, keep the ribs down and just do the leg work, or do a lesser version of them, yeah? So you can do toe taps, single leg circle, whatever else you like. So holding the shins, curling up, you're going to reach one leg forwards and then the other. Reach one leg forwards and then the other. So we're pulling that leg in, that's it, as you push the other away. It's push and pull. Nice. That's it. Wonderful. We'll just do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Have a little rest if you need it, and we're going to double leg stretch for 4 times. So 4 reps in total. We're going to reach both arms and both legs away and then scoop in. Head down version, legs up, scoop in. Yeah. Good. Really nice. Yes, so when those limbs move, really nice, Richard. And you're the only Richard here tonight. That's it. Good. Excellent. So have a little rest, put your head down. So the whole point of the double leg stretch is, of course, this is deep abdominal exercise, but when you're curled up, the point is that when your arms and legs move, that your chest doesn't move up or down. So you're all doing really well at that. But what can happen is that the arms go over, you kind of come down a bit and then scoop yourself up. So I'll always come correct you if that's happening, but keep that in mind. So from here, we're going to reach the legs long, hands behind the thighs. So up into the air, that's it, point and flex. Okay, so we're going to do scissors. So this can be done with bent legs, yeah, like this, or we hold the legs straight. Curl up, reach up the legs, shoulders on the back. Again, pulling one leg in as the other reaches away. Yeah, so it's just a single straight leg stretch, isn't it? That's it, good. Okay, I want you to start thinking about your elbow placement now. So have your elbows a little bit higher, draw them apart. See if that gets you a bit more abdominal work. That's it. You and drop the chin a little bit more. That's it, good. And then from there, I want you to keep your legs up in the air. Put your hands behind your head. Okay, again, this can be done with bent legs. We're only moving the legs a couple of inches. So staying curled up, looking between those thighs. Inhale, reach the legs away. Exhale, bring them back in. Away, back in. Away, back in. So if it's bent, you'd be dipping them down and in. That's it. Good. Rest. Woo. Okay. Oop, let's move that. And then from there, I want you to bring your feet down to the floor, which will be light relief for crisscross. We're going to stay on one side for 2 reps, no, for 3 reps, then the other side for 3 reps, and then you can do alternates. So the hands behind the head, curling up. Lift your right leg, for example, and then twist towards it. Okay, your gaze could look towards that bottom elbow, and then bring yourself back to center and down. So I want you to think about your left leg really pushing into the ground, so much so that you can feel those hamstrings actually activate. Yeah, it will help you with your twist. So it's pushing through that opposite foot on the floor to get a further twist. That's it. Try it on the other side. Pick up, curl up, twist. Pushing down now through that right foot, if you came with me. That's it. Good. Twist as much as possible, looking back, lovely. Great. And then I want you to do 3 each side. Okay, so you're still going to pick up and twist. The other one's on the floor. Put that leg down, pick up the other, twist. Twist. Feels really effective, this one. I'm pushing into the other foot. So I hope that's similar for you. Good. One can only hope. Well done. When you've finished, hug your legs in, roll yourself up to seated. Straighten your legs out. So remember, you can absolutely sit on a block. If you've got very tight hamstrings and calves, please do that. Bend your knees also, yeah, so you can have your spine up as tall as possible. If you are flexible, you know, straight legs. Wide as your mat is probably enough. Feet flexed. What else? Pushing down through the heels a little bit. Okay, that's it. Lovely. Take your arms forwards and then just feel the shoulders just glide down your back. Think about an imaginary wall behind you, because we can kind of sit back a little bit, but we can also sit a little bit too far forward sometimes. So try to find that nice tall spine. And then from there, take your arms back down to the mat between your legs. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the head forwards. You're looking down towards your fingers now as they trail through the mat, and you draw your abdominals back. And then sit up tall. So there's almost a push into the mat to keep the shoulders down the back. If you like this move, yes, if it feels good, you can do a little pulse at the end. Okay, so just explore. Sometimes it's quite nice to go a little bit deeper into it and then come back up. That's it. And 2 more. Make sure we're not just letting the head hang. So think about, again, last week when we had the towel, we were reaching the crown of the head forwards. That can be helpful here as well. Nice. Good work. Okay, so you're gonna have to get off your blocks now, just put them to one side. We're gonna do a modified open leg rocker. Doesn't that sound exciting? Now, make sure you've got plenty of space behind you, because what happens with this one is that we basically, well, maybe I'm just talking about me, you start enjoying it and the legs start flinging everywhere. So I want you to, we're all going to do this modified one. You can absolutely have a chance to do the full one at the end, but I want you to feel that what you've just gathered from here, this spine stretch, yeah, you're drawing your abdominals back. I want you to draw your abdominals back to make your legs feel light and then pick them up. So actually the hands behind your thighs are just collecting your legs, yeah? You're not pulling your legs up. So use your abdominals, lift, collect. Nice, well done. Okay, elbows are high, yeah, so you've got that width through your back, because that's what you're going to balance on, yeah, that upper back, not your neck, not your head. You inhale and you're going to observe the space between your chest and thighs. Roll back, up, and then back up to balance. Okay, so watch me once, and then it's really important that you keep your gaze forwards or even down towards your belly button. Okay, so it's the balance at the top that we're after. Nice. That's it. So some people that sort of struggle with the roll up and maybe rolling like a ball, find it a lot easier. Yes. Lovely. So Margaret, keep the space between the thighs and chest. Don't let that collapse. Nice. Okay, if you want to do a few more of these, you are welcome. If you're feeling a bit more flexible, you can, we'll just come from here. You can lift those legs up again, and then you can straighten the legs out. You hold the legs at the front, and this again is where the legs can really take you too far over. So balance on the upper back, and then balance up here. You'll have to lift the chest to get back up. Lift the chest. Beautiful, Jane. Doesn't matter if your legs are slightly bent, but keep your arms straight. Nice. Good. Oh, yes, kittens love this one. A couple of kittens on screen. Okay, relax. Well done. Excellent. Everyone's got little smiles on their face after that. They are quite fun, aren't they? Yeah, good. All right, so after that, we're going to do saw, and then we're going to do some extension. So again, if your legs are not liking it like this, you can absolutely do saw with your feet together, yeah, and the knees just rocking out. So choose that one if you need to. Take your arms out to the side, sit up nice and tall, twist the body, and then reach towards that little toe. Look down towards your belly, and then build up on that diagonal, come back to center. So twist, reach. So it's just like the spine stretch. When your head is reaching forwards, your pelvis and abdominals are reaching back. Those feet shouldn't be moving too much. So again, I'm just going to have a little look here. Nice, Kate, really nice. That's it. Reach. Good. Just even up. If you can remember which side you started on, finish on the opposite side. Lovely. Great. And then we are going to come on to our bellies. So we're going to do swan. There was an option again last week which you can take with your arms higher up. So really have a little moment and just notice how you're feeling now. You're more than warm. But just checking with your pelvis, your lower back. How does your mid back feel? Does your upper back still feel really tight? Yeah, we're going to sort that out now. All right. So everyone have those arms a little bit higher than usual first of all. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Again, it doesn't have to be hard, but find that connection. Then from here, inhale, hover the head, and then look gently forwards. And then I want you to reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling, and that's what brings the chest forwards. And then come back down. So this is a really good way. Hover the head, look forwards, reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling, and hopefully you can feel the up top of the back. Yeah, so there's barely any pressure through the arms. There's no danger of the lower back taking any hit from this if you've got your pelvis in the right position. Good. Love it. Okay. Claire's being attacked by her cat, everybody, whilst doing the swan. It's very good. Very impressive. Okay, so from here, you can carry on like that, or you bring your arms down to where your shoulders are. You even, well, some people like it, it's not necessarily harder, but you can bring your hands in tight under your shoulders if you wish. So see which one you prefer. I'll demonstrate both. Legs, I want you to be hip distance apart or closer, not wider. Yeah, so from there, again, hover the head, look forwards, chest reaches forwards, and then you can start to press through those forearms. The pubic bone stays attached, but the abdominals lift. And then you reach all the way forwards. It's not very useful here. Maybe you don't need to watch me. You've seen it 1,000 times. I need to watch you. Yeah, so Ewan, I would keep your arms slightly further forwards so your upper back does more of that work, because your hips coming off are indication that your upper back's not moving much. So yeah, good, but lift the abdominals as well. Beautiful. Nice. I mean, I've seen quite a few pets get in the way of Pilates, but not quite like what I'm seeing tonight. Okay, good work. Bring yourself down, push yourself back into child's pose. Remember, you've got the lovely choice of a standard child's pose when your head's down, arms in front, or you can tuck your toes under, bring the crown of the head as close as you can to your knees, hold the back of the heels, and then lift the abdominals, kind of lifting your bottom as well to get that stretch through the chest, the shoulders, but most importantly, the lower back. Good. Then you're going to slide yourself back out onto your belly. I'm going to come to single leg kick. Your legs want to be hip distance apart. You're going to reach those legs away. There's always the option to come down, so please take it if you need it. Press through the arms, send that chest forward. Remember your crown of your head, it's reaching towards the ceiling, and you're lifting those abdominals. Doesn't matter if your belly is still touching the floor, but the effort is that you're lifting to protect that lower back, pubic bones down. Good. Then from here, kick, 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 single leg kick. I want you to think of it more this evening as a pull, pull, push away. Pull, pull, push away. And it kind of gets you into more of the strength idea of this move. I think quite often, well, for me, I think of it more as a stretch of the front of the thighs. It's like, oh my goodness, oh my quads. But actually it's a hamstring movement and a glute movement as well. I want that to be the focus. Good. Two more. Kick, 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 kick. Nice. Bring yourself down. Bring your legs together. Hands on the back as high as pos for you. Let the elbows flop down. Again, pubic bone reaches down towards the mat. And then I want you to reach those legs away. So you're pushing the legs down the mat. They're hovering. And then again, pull them in 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Press them down into the mat. Lift your arms, hover the head, lift the chest. Then turn the head the other way. Pull those legs in. 3, 2, 1. Push them down into the mat. Reach into your dart. Lovely. Twice more. 3, 2, 1, and reach. Lovely. So Helen S, when you straighten your legs out, really push them down into the floor, yeah, so you get more of that. And Juliet, legs together if possible. Good. Last one. I think I said 4. And then you can go back into child's pose or windscreen wiper legs if you're not up for that. Well done. Well done, everybody. Good. And then we're going to return to our backs. We're going to do shoulder bridge. So we're going to do 2 full shoulder bridge and then like a mini effort one. So it's not going to be there too long. So again, if you want to do whatever other shoulder bridge you like, then make it comfortable for you. Nothing behind the head. Lengthen the back of the neck, looking straight up towards the ceiling. Feet hip distance apart. Let's spread those toes and push them into the ground so you can feel all 4 corners of your feet. Push into your heels, tilt your pelvis back, feel those hamstrings enliven, yeah, before you even pick up the bottom. Yeah, so the energy through the feet should be really crucial here. Then press down through your arms, including the wrists and hands, and then start to tip the pelvis even more to peel the back up off the mat. Reach the shins forwards. That's it. And when you're up there, again, just settle in. Find that chest sinking down. Want that lovely diagonal line from knees to hips to shoulders. Press through the foot of your choice as you lift the other leg up. Straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Keep pointed toes. Kick it down. Flex it up. Hips stay high and level. Kick it down. Flex it up. Just one more time, 3 in total. Kick it down. Flex it up. Bend the knee. Bring it down. To the other side. Keep the hips high and level. Pick it up. Reach it long. Kick forwards. Flex up. Kick forwards. Flex up. Lovely. Kicks forwards. Flex up, bend the knee, bring it down. You can even lift your arms if you're feeling fancy and roll all the way down. Good, let's do it all over again. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Good. Pick one leg up, press through all 4 corners of that other foot, kick forwards and up. Point forwards, flex up. Point forwards, flex up, bend the knee and bring it down. Good, and on the other side. So the leg is straight and it remains straight. That's the one you're doing. Pick it up. Lovely work. Really nice. 3 kicks and then rolling all the way down. Brilliant. Next one, just roll up into, shouldn't say that. Please would you roll up into your shoulder bridge. And then we're going to do a little march. So your concentration here is on your smile of your bottom where the buttocks are, yeah? So you're going to still press down through your arms, chest is relaxed, ribs are down. And then you're going to lift one leg and lift the other. Lift one leg, lift the other. And you don't want anything to be disturbed in the center. So the hips are staying level. The head isn't being moved from side to side. There's no pressure in the neck. We're just marching. That's it. Good. And it should take effect about now. You might start feeling your bottom about now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll down. Very nice work. Hug the knees in. And then what are we doing now? Yeah, we'll roll onto our sides. It's not a great deal of side work in tonight's lesson, which might make your heart sing. I know some of you like side work, so you might be a bit disappointed. We're not doing the side kick. There you go. So straight legs, straight body, line yourself up. Remember, any sort of cushioning that you need on top of your arm is fine. And I want you to put your hand on top of your hip, or the iliac crest, yeah, with the top of the pelvis here. And make sure that you can line yourself up with your imaginary wall. And you're going to hover the leg and externally rotate it. So make sure you can turn that leg without this hip rolling back. So you want to really keep this in good stead. That's it. Then point the toes, lift the leg, flex the foot, lower. Point up, flex, lower. Okay, so we are making sure we've still got this, because if we go like this, then there's no connection there. All right, so even if you have been a dancer or are still dancing, then, you know, just stay within your range. Good. Point up. Lovely. Flex down. Great. Good. Carolyn's got lovely clean feet. And then from there, we're going to take your leg into parallel, so thigh facing forwards. You're going to probably have to bend this bottom leg a little bit now to keep that energy, and you can push down into the mat to anchor you as this leg goes behind you. Again, you're going to need to lift your abdominals here, try and make yourself a little bit taller on the mat, and then we're going to circle that leg behind. So it's all this side seat business. Your arm can come in front if you like, but again, just be really cautious of what's happening with the hip. All the way. That's it, good work. 3, 2, 1. Don't rest, keep it behind you. This is a bit evil, but it's good for you. You're going to internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Yeah, good. Never knew your leg could do that, eh? And we'll just do one more. Ooh, and then bend it, bring it forwards. Now for some of us, the next move, your leg will just stay here. Maybe if that's making your hip roll forward too much, get a little cushion or block and lift it up. Okay, or if you're flexible enough, you can hug your leg in towards your chest and then bring your foot in front of the other thigh. It's a great little stretch. So see how you fare. See what's going to work for you. That's it. It's a bit too slidey for you, Claire. And then reach the leg long. You stick your mat. Okay, so from there, the leg underneath, the bottom leg needs to be underneath you. Flex the foot. And then we're going to lift and lift. That's it. Inner thigh. Forgot about this one. Yeah, I used to do this quite a lot. That's it. Good. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Reach through the heel. Really stretch the leg out. And relax. Very nice. Unravel your legs. Hug them in. Push yourself up. And yes, we'll just come to the other side before we do this next bit. So, you know, sometimes I look at my plan over here and I think, what have I written? What is that? What is that fun thing that I've planned? Okay, so we're all sorted. Level up. Draw stack everything up. Everything that you've got 2 of, stack it. Okay, and then from here you're going to hover the leg, externally rotate, point the toes up, flex down, point up, flex down. So we always, I think it's a much more enjoyable experience than a parallel leg. So we're using some different muscles here. We're using the inner thigh muscles a bit more, and the quads get involved. That's it. Inhale. Good. I'm just going to prop myself up to see you a bit better, but stay as you are, nice and relaxed down there. Fab. That's 2. Really reach through that leg. It's not many to do, so make them mean something. Parallel. Bend that bottom leg slightly, or if you're quite happy keeping it straight, but you can feel the connection with the floor, that's the point. And then reach the leg back, point the toes, and start to circle. So if you feel like your ribs are starting to push out, again, just bring it back a little bit. We're trying to get the extension through the hip. That's it. And then from there, go the other way. Yeah, good work. And then we're going to keep the leg behind us, and we're going to externally rotate, internally rotate. So again, we're asking these muscles in our bottom around the top of the hip to really do some heavy lifting here. Good. Last one. Nice. And then again, hug the leg forward, so you can give yourself a little round of applause if you need it. You either leave the leg there or hug it right up, pop it in front of your other thigh. So cushion or foot. That's the option. Reach the leg underneath you so it goes towards the bottom of the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Good. Wonderful. These are looking great. You're making these look very easy. I suppose they are easy if you just do 8 of them. Good. And next one, hold it up. Reach the leg long as you can. Really push through the heel. Find that connection through the inner thigh. And bring it down. Lovely work. Again, hug those legs in. Push yourself up. And yes, we're going to do this rolling like a ball to a teaser. So have a little look first, because otherwise you're all going to end up doing it like with a side neck. So we are hugging in just like we were before for rolling like a ball. Make sure you've got plenty of room behind you. It's better to keep the legs together for this one, because when you reach the legs out, it'll be a lot easier, I think. So inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up, reach your arms and legs forwards. Okay, if you don't fancy doing like that, just roll like a ball. Okay, reach. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, shoot the feet out, reach towards your feet with your arms. Carolyn, don't throw the head back. Keep that chin down, yeah, when you're rolling. You've got to roll back up. That's it. So you're going into your teaser as you roll back out of your ball. That's it. Yes, Liddy. Yes. Higher legs next time. Really good. Wonderful. I don't know how Helen and Ewan are doing it, but they're synchronized. Great stuff. Last one. They're fun, aren't they? Good. Good work. Okay. So this next one is a toughie. We're going to do it on our elbows to make it easier. There will be a modification. So have a little go, see what you think. So you're on your elbows, they're directly underneath your shoulders. You're pushing down through those forearms. It's not an elbow slip, you'll be pleased to hear. Okay, so from here, it's called the can-can. So you are going to lift your legs. You want to make sure that you're not sinking in, of course, to your shoulders, but likewise, you don't want to lift up here. So try and find that nice little sweet spot that you feel supported with your legs in the air. It goes like this. So you're going to bring your knees to your left armpit, your knees to your right armpit. When they go back to the left, you reach the legs long. Woo! So it goes side to side and reach. That's it, side to side and reach. Modification is lying down and doing it here. It's a hip twist, yeah? So you can, again, choose which one's going to be good for you. Keep the legs together. The time is now. That's it, good. So you don't want to disturb the body too much as your legs are going from side to side. Keep the legs together. Excellent. I'm very impressed with these. Good. Side to side and kick. Bravo. And even up, if you remember which way you started. And then going on to the second page. How are we doing? Yes. Okay. Lie down. Really nice job. Excellent. If you need, again, a little hug in, a little rock from side to side after that, take it, or a reach out. Nice long stretch through the body. and then you're going to roll yourself over. So we're going to do swimming. Yeah, and then we're going to get into a couple of strength moves. So take your arms out wide in front of you, about the corners of your mat, and take your legs maybe as wide as that. Probably you've got to, I suppose, decide yourself. Hip distance, maybe a bit wider, I think is enough. That's it. It's all about keeping that pelvis happy and neutral. All right. So quite often, if we think, well, I used to think this for years, that if my legs were wider, I could keep my pelvis at a more neutral level in prone, but actually it's the opposite. It's if I bring the legs close together, is more in control. So hover the head, draw your shoulders back, and then from here, you can lift one arm and the other leg and swap from side to side, just to check out how your hips feel, if you are keeping that lower back long and you've got the move. Yeah, it's quite a nice move like this, I think. So it doesn't have to be as full on as it's going to get. Then from there, you're going to add on by taking all four limbs, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering, being cautious that the legs are not coming too high. If anything, it's the upper body that wants to come up higher. Yeah, that extension. Good. Wonderful. Then from there, hold all four limbs up. Try and lift your chest a little higher, lift the arms a little higher, and then go for your little swim. Breathing. Arms are really straight, body is nice and taut. And then relax down. Fabulous. Push yourself back into child's pose. And the next one, after you've had a little breather, is leg pull front. So again, I'll give you a quick demo. You've got the choice to be coming from here into full plank. You can do all of this on your elbows. I would like you to all have a try, yeah, of the full legs. If that's just not happening tonight, again, you can just do swimming. Okay, that's the precursor always. So that's always the one to come back to. So I want you to have your feet hip distance apart. Choose which arm situation you're going to go into. Take the arms set forwards and then push yourself into your plank. Okay, push the heels back. Really nice. Then from here, without anything changing in your hips, I want you to lift one leg. Go forwards, push back, bring it back to center, take the leg down. Lift the other leg, push the heel backwards, bring it back, and bring the leg down. Lift, push back, and continue swapping. Bum down a bit more, Margaret. So reach your head forwards, Margaret. That's it. That's the one. Same with you, Ewan. Reach the head forwards. Good. You've got 25 more on each leg, and then you can have your tea. Only joking. That's one. We'll even up and then come down. Really good work, everybody. So if you need to, go into child's pose, give your wrists a little shake out. We're going to flip ourselves over and do table. So if you can have your fingers towards your bottom, then do. Yeah, and just do this little elbow activation. So you can feel that. I mean, you could just do that, to be honest. If that's you for tonight, you can just have a little play with that. Feel that little stretch across the chest. It's quite nice. If you are just not going to be able to do that, you can take your fingers out to the side. Yeah. You're going to press through all four corners of the feet, and you're going to tip the pelvis, reach your knees forwards, lift those hips. Don't lock the elbows out here, folks, and then come back down. Good. Yeah. So that is your job for now. You're going to lift the hips. Good. And lower. Very nice. scooping the bottom towards the back of the knees. Yeah, love it. If you want a bit more, take your arms a tad wider. So basically your bottom can get through, and you're going to lift forwards. Yeah, so you get that super big stretch. And then as you come down, take your bottom behind, lengthen out your legs. So reach forwards, and without the bottom touching the floor, that is. So you come into that little scoop. Yes. Go on, Richard. Ah, that's it. Nice. Last one. Yes, Jane. Lovely. Really good job. Good work. Rest, rest, rest. We're going to shake those wrists out. They are full on. You're going to come into a little mermaid or Cleopatra legs. You can have your legs stacked, or you can be in a Z sit. We're just going to have a little stretch here, and we're only going to do 3 each side. So it should be manageable, yeah, what position that you're in. So we're going to do the counter stretch first. Yes, so we're going to go up towards the ceiling first. So the way your knees are pointing. That's it, Claire, yeah. And then reach up towards the ceiling, then reach towards the wall. So you go over a bit further, and then reach down towards the skirting board. Ooh, good. And then bring it back over. Bring your elbow down to the floor. Do a little counter stretch. Or I suppose the original stretch, that is, isn't it? And then bring yourself up. That's it. Other side. Doing well on my time tonight, am I? Yes. Good. And lift. And up towards the ceiling. So you get this super big stretch all along the side of the body. Over to the wall. Big breaths. Down towards the skirting board. Ooh, don't collapse here. Keep lifting. And then bring it all the way down. Slide the arm out. And reach over. It's a lot nicer than last week's, eh? Okay, so now we're going to do seal. So a lot of the exercises we've been doing have been leading to this. Now, the key that I want you to have this evening is that your feet are not going to be sole to sole. They're going to be toes to toes. I'm not doing very all my words, am I? What's new? Toes, big toe mounds, balls of the feet, heels. Yeah, that's where your feet are going to be tapping together. All right. So I want you to take your hands, put them in between your legs, and then gather your feet up. Yeah, I'm just doing it towards the screen so you can see, because I feel like my explanation might have been a bit garbled. So there you go. And then from here, I want you to really push your arms into your inner thighs and really feel that you can squeeze those feet together while pushing the legs apart. So it's quite a strong feeling. Then from there, the seal's all about showing off, really. So you're going to tap 3 times. 3, 2, 1. But the tapping is the outer thighs opening and inner thighs closing, yeah? And then once you've tapped 3 times, you roll back, chin down towards the chest, hover, and then come back up and hopefully balance. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't, okay? So try that one first. Bottom, 3, 2, 1, chin down, hover up on the shoulders. Your bottom wants to be reaching up towards those heels. That's it. Good. So there's no panic about the top. Watch that head, H. Don't roll back on your head. Okay, good. So now, if you're feeling you can like hold it for 1 or 2 seconds when you're up there, that's when you can start tapping the feet as you're up in the air. So pulling the, or pushing the thighs into the legs and the arms pushing the legs out. 3, 2, 1. Come back. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. Doesn't matter if you just get 1 beat in and then come up and do 1. Just a bit of fun. Well done. Juliet's slightly enjoying it, I can see. Good work. Last one. Really nice. Fabulous. Okay. Good work, everybody. Do whatever you need to do. You can shake those legs out, and then we are going to come to our last little set. So we've rolled about quite a bit, haven't we? If you need to come back into like a little child's pose, let your lower back chill out, you know, you can feel free to do that. Get your hips from side to side. It's quite nice after all that rolling about. And we're going to do a little flow before we do a little balance challenge at the end. So I want you to come back to all fours. Press down through the shins and feel that connection through the mat. Feel that you're pushing up through or into the mat, so your shoulders are widening and going up towards the ceiling. Tuck the toes under, push the bum up. Okay, so knees can stay soft, yeah, so you can lengthen the back. If you've got the flexibility, you can start to straighten those legs out. Then you're going to walk the hands back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the head and then roll up. Don't worry about the cameras because we're going back down. Lift the arms. Bring the arms back down to the hips. Roll down. That's it. Walk out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either hold your plank for a sec or do a push-up. So it's up to you. Just be a little mini tricep push-up. Lift the bottom and then walk back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, rolling up. I'm going to come and watch you now. You're going to do 2 more. Arms go up, rolling down. I got to say the cats are still in the way. That's it. Pick that head up. Lovely. Remember your head, Richard. Lift that head up with a push-up. Nice. And last one. So don't rush them. You can do 3 push-ups here if you like, just 1, you can just hold the plank. Make sure you walk right out, Helen. That's it, good work, that's it. And then reach the head forwards, beautiful. And then coming back up all the way. Fabulous. Good stuff. Quite low enough for the feet. Okay. So we're all back up to standing. Hurrah, you made it. Okay, so give those wrists a nice little shake out. Have your arms by your sides. Get the knees nice and soft. So how have we got time? No. I want you to do the balance. We'll do the galloping next week. All right, so I'd like you to just close your eyes for a moment. Cross your hands over your chest. When you close your eyes, you really start to kind of, well, your proprioception has to start working through your feet. And we've done a little bit of footwork tonight, so hopefully you're feeling a little more grounded, but don't be afraid if you're kind of feeling like you're sort of wobbling a little bit from side to side. It's totally normal. Okay. Good work. Open your eyes, keep your arms as they are, and then we're going to do flamingo leg. So you're just going to take one leg behind you, standing on one leg. That's it. So then once you've found your balance, leveled off the hips, try to think about lengthening up through the crown of your head. And when you feel, or if and when you feel confident, you can close your eyes again. Breathe. Nice. Well done. As soon as you kind of lose your balance, open your eyes, of course, and drop the leg, and then try it on the other side. So we lift the other leg. Again, I wouldn't close your eyes until you find your balance. Yeah, that's a layer. Okay, good. And when you're ready, just keep breathing, trust yourself. Good work. Really nice. Well done. Well, very impressive. So you look like you can stand there all night. Fabulous. And then from here, oh, go on. Oh no, we're over time now, aren't we? Okay, so then from there, we're just going to lift the arms, and then we're going to bend the knees and come down. Lift the arms and down. Good. Last one, lift and lower. Really nice. Lift those arms all the way down to a round of applause. Super work. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise I'd gone over. So apologies if someone's waiting for you, you've got something else to do.